he didn't blow me away, but I don't think he's the kind of player that does blow you away. He's just this possibly a little bit underrated player that will sit, pick the ball off the centre-backs and kind of tie everything together. And presumably, Ollie, the idea is that if he plays a little bit deeper, Declan Rice is given a bit more freedom to go and express himself and provide more goals and assists. So if I was an Arsenal fan, I'd be excited about that one. Heavily linked to Liverpool last summer. Liverpool wanted to sign him. He didn't come in the end. Linked to Real Madrid. So obviously high pedigree. I'd be excited about that if I was an Arsenal fan. According to if you look just purely at the statistics, scored 54 goals for Sporting last season, right? I mean, you can't do much more than score 54 goals in a season. He's 27 years of age. And is that going to translate to the Premier League? I don't know. Mikel Arteta doesn't know. Like, nobody, Arsenal fans don't know. You'll only find that out when you're 10 games into the Premier League season and he's got 7 goals and you think, yep, okay, we got a good one here. There's an element of a gamble whenever you sign a player like that. I think that score goals in a lesser league. Sure, but if you're Arteta, I mean, look, most clubs are going back to pre-season today, essentially. The pre-season for most clubs, apart from those competing in the Club World Cup, starts today. A couple of weeks of pre-season, then you get into the friendlies before the Premier League season starts in, 5 or 6 weeks. So I think if you're Arsenal, the two things you wanted, a defensive midfielder and a striker, you've got. And after that, it's just, do they fit in? And so we'll see. If I'm an Arsenal fan, I'm pretty excited. I still think Liverpool will be favourites for the Premier League title because I think when you go out and sign a Florian Wirtz plus the side you've already got. But this is Arteta now. Man, I mean, any kind of caveat that Arteta had for not winning silverware has probably gone now because you've gone out and you've spent over 50 million on Zubimendi, however much Gyökeres is going to be. What is it, 60, 70, something like that? I mean, you never know with the add-ons what it eventually ends up being. 68 million asking price I saw. Anyway, you know, Arteta now, it's win a trophy. It's win a big trophy, man. That's it. It's win a big trophy this season because the board have backed him. And if I was an Arsenal fan, I'd be excited, mate. Why not? I mean, you know, it's a great squad. It is. Despite the fact that we mocked them, and there's a lot to mock about Arteta and Arsenal. You know, they're a great squad, and they've gone out and bought 2 big players. So, yeah, I wouldn't be disappointed for Arsenal. What could you reasonably have expected? You've signed a striker that got 54 goals last season. He's 27 years of age, and